Welcome to Science Teaching Academy. Today we are going to discuss about TNPSC Group 1 answer key for science questions. So the first question we are going to discuss is identify the numbered substances in the steps of glycolysis. So we have to identify 1 and 2. So what is glycolysis? So the substrate of glycolysis is glucose. So the glucose is converted into glucose 6-phosphate, and further the glucose 6-phosphate is converted into fructose 6-phosphate. Okay, so the answer is glucose 6-phosphate and fructose 6-phosphate. So the next question, consider the following pairs: Thallophyta, algae and fungi. So what do you mean by Thallophyta? Thallophyta is nothing but a plant which cannot be differentiated into leaves, roots, etc. So algae and fungi both are come under Thallophyta. Tracheophyta. Tracheo means conductive tissues. What are all conductive tissues? Xylem and phloem. The another name of Tracheophyta means vascular plants. So plants which is having vascular bundle is called Tracheophyte. So the second option is also correct. Look at the third one, Bryophyta. So liverworts and fungi. Fungi is coming under Thallophyta, so this pair is wrong. And Pteridophyta, the same. Mushroom. Mushroom is coming under fungi, so fungi is coming under Thallophyta. So the option 4 is also wrong one. So the answer is 1 and 2. Look at this one. By looking this question, people may scare. Do not scare. So we have to find the meaning or the relation between pellagra and the vitamin. So vitamin niacin is the causative agent for pellagra. Deficiency of niacin will cause pellagra disease. The niacin vitamin is also known as nicotinamide. So by knowing this option is enough for clicking the right answer. So look at the second option. So second, C, nicotinamide, niacin, nicotinamide, and the third one is pellagra. Pellagra. This option is correct. This is all other options are wrong according to this pairs. So the answer is B. Next question, an example of commonly used herbicide. The commonly used herbicides you may study as 2,4-D. What do you mean by D? D is nothing but dichlorophenoxyacetic acid. So this 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic acid is also known as axin derivative. Axin is a plant hormone which enhances the plant growth. Okay, so axin is also known as indole 3-acetic acid. This is artificial auxin produced in the laboratories. So this artificial auxin 2,4-D is used as a herbicide. So the correct option is B. God of War. Which planet is also known as God of War? So this planet is also known as the red planet. Okay, so the answer is Mars. So ice crystal theory to explain precipitation was propounded by Tar Berggrain. He proposed this theory. So this is nothing but to explain how precipitation occurs. Precipitation is nothing but a rainfall. So next one is a very direct question. Nobel Prize 2015 in physics was given for the discovery of neutrino oscillation. Okay, neutrino is the subatomic particles. Recently the research are focused into neutrino. So this year the Nobel Prize for physics goes to neutrino oscillation discovery. If a color-blind woman marry a normal vision man, they will produce. Okay, in order to solve this question, we have to know about color blindness. Color blindness is a sex-linked trait and it's a X chromosome linked trait and recessive disorder. Okay, so X-linked recessive disorders are follow criss-cross inheritance? Colorblind sons and normal vision doctors. So the next one is very direct. Cretinism and myxedema is considered with thyroid gland. And another question, this is very important. Okay, so Anopheles stephensi is mainly concerned with a vector of malaria. So this is the not correctly matched, wrong pair. And Glossina palpalis is also known as T-stis fly. It will cause sleeping sickness. Culex pipens, it will cause filariasis. And Aedes aegypti, which is a vector for dengue fever. The next question, which of the following statement about glycolysis is true? So we already know that the substrate for glycolysis is glucose. So the option 2 is the correct one. We have to check about other 3 options. Glycolysis is also known as pentose phosphate pathway. So this pentose phosphate pathway is a separate pathway from glycolysis. The other name of glycolysis is EMP pathway. People may come confused between EMP pathway and pentose phosphate pathway. Why we call glycolysis as EMP pathway? EMP pathway, EMP that means Emden, Meyerhoff, Bernas. So these 3 scientists discovered this pathway. So we refer glycolysis as EMP pathway. So option 1 is wrong. And look at the third one. The final product of glycolysis is glycogen. The final product of glycolysis is not glycogen but the pyruvate. So the option 3rd is also wrong. Glycolysis is also known as glyoxylate cycle. Glyoxylate cycle is completely different from glycolysis. So the option 4 is also wrong. So the answer is option 2 only. Arrange the following common units of classification in ascending order. So we have to arrange the following things into ascending order. Forget about ascending or descending. So it is confusing term. Okay. The order is family, genus, species. 1 followed by 5 followed by 3. So 1 is coming at last. So this is the wrong option. So here 4, 3, 5, 1 and 2. So the correct option is D. Thanks for joining with us. We will discuss the science questions in the next videos also. Thank you.